Close, wrinkles.
Glenn Jennings, Tim Tszyu, manager. Just in the media scrum, mate, a couple of journalists sort of threw you under the bus, particularly about the vacation of a certain belt. Now, do you want to just clear that up?
It was a long 1 hour podcast yesterday morning. We talked about so many different subjects. That was brought up. I honestly, and being honest, I don't even recall using the term vacate. It's not in my vocabulary. I have no reason to use it. But it was written the following day that I had said we were going to vacate. Even if I had that, mate, I would have said that it was something that would be considered, because initially it was Thurman and now there's a mandated Crawford fight.
Oh, okay.
And when you consider everything, which we do, but never would I say we're going to vacate the WBO. No way in the world. I mean, Tim's the champion. We have no reason to vacate. We have just other opportunities that have come around. We didn't know a week ago that Terence Crawford was going to be made mandatory. No idea. So I hope that settles it. And even if I had said it, apologies. It certainly wouldn't have been meant in that context. Perhaps the fact that I may have said that it would be something we consider with the Crawford option. But mate, honestly, a 1 hour podcast amongst a day of media, I can't even recall the discussion. I really can't.
Looking at Tim sizing up Fundora today and your experiences with him over that, I brought up a question in the media scrum. This will be the biggest I think we'll ever see. Tim Tszyu, you know him better than anyone. Do you back that in?
Tim Tszyu's a monster.
He's a lot bigger now, right?
Oh, he's built like a brick shithouse. He's a big 154. And you know what? The 147s, the big names that are being talked about, Spence and Crawford, they're 147s. They're coming up to Tim's class, but they're coming up to the biggest 154. Bring it on. Come on up. See how you go against the big punching, big as a house, Tim Tszyu. It's going to be interesting.
And that's not something that you guys worked on camp knowing that you're going to fight Fundora. You knew that you wanted to come in this big for Thurman, but particularly now that it is with Fundora, it's probably an extra sort of like an advantage of being that extra bigger.
Tim's growing every fight, physically, maturing, getting bigger. He's a big dude. And I posted a series of photos of his back, and he's built like a bodybuilder. And but he's still got the power and the agility of a little guy. So, man, what can I say? He's a big 154, and whoever gets opposite Tim Tszyu is going to know just how big and how powerful he is.
Just looking at Fundora today, obviously he's got a lot of weight to cut before tomorrow. What do you see, Jeno, in him, and how this fight's going to play out, and how Tim Tszyu is going to do it?
Look, I think Sebastian Fundora is a wonderful representative of boxing. He's a terrific young man. He's got a great family. I've had a chance to have a good chat with him. But at the end of the day, he's got to get in the ring again. I say it again. He's got to get in the ring with a very heavy-hitting, big lump of a lad named Tim Tszyu who takes no prisoners. I think Tim Tszyu is going to just literally overwhelm Sebastian Fundora with strength, power and accuracy. And I, as a manager, I think our whole team would hope for an early finish so we can move on to the next one. But we don't look past it. Tim Tszyu will take care of the business. I have no doubt about that. How he does it, that'll be up to Tim on the night.